Nagaland Chief Minister Dr. Nipurio Pra, the Center of Excellence in Industry 4.0 Srujan inaugurate Krushe, Nagaland Toll Room and Training Center Dimapur. CM Rio Pra Kushike to center to full potential pra function kurigina Jai Sekoile, Hudai Sal 500 youth operated train Grubo Parbo Kushe, Nutun Age technology de robotic pra AI 3D advanced simulation pra automation and smart factories de. Idu center do Bharat Forge Limited Laga corporate social responsibility initiative ase abi details abo.
It's a great pleasure to inaugurate the Center of Excellence Industries 4.0 Sruja. May God help all the users to do a good job. Today, as we gather to come and inaugurated the Center of Excellence Industry 4.0 Srujan, I'm reminded of a simple truth. I quote, "The future belongs to those who prepare for it today." Unquote. This center is not just a building or setting up of a laboratory. It is a statement to Nagaland's resolve to embrace the future with confidence, innovations, and skill. As mentioned, way back in September 2024, when Bharat Forge Limited has visited NTDC and choose NTDC as a partner for this CSR initiative. I believe, as said, they saw that we have a huge untapped human resources. Thank you for your faith and faith in our youth. Once the center starts functioning in its full potential, I believe it will be able to train more than 500 youths every year in this new technology. From robotics to AI, artificial intelligence, from 3D advanced stimulation to automation and to smart factories. Here it is important to note that this facility is not just about a new mission and software. It is about creating opportunities where there were challenges. It is about ensuring that our youth are not left behind in the fourth industrial revolution, but catch up with the rest of the industrial trends. I extend my deepest appreciation to the Bharat Forge Limited, who has given his approval, Sri Baba Sahib Kalyani, for his far-sighted vision and the role in a global leadership. Your trust in Naga's youth inspires us to aim higher. This project is a shining example of what we can achieve when government, industries, and academia work together. Let this center be a living ecosystem where startups flourish with mentorship from industry leaders. Research solves local challenges, from sustainable farming to healthcare Nagaland becomes a hub for industries 4.0 talent in the Northeast.
This is indeed a milestone that represents not just an investment in infrastructure, but a deep commitment to the people and youth of the Northeast. I am representing Bharat Forge on this occasion on behalf of our chairman, Dr. Baba Kalyani, our visionary leader, and he has expressed deep regret that he could not be present on this occasion due to other engagements overseas in the United States. Let me start by giving you an introduction about Bharat Forge. Bharat Forge is a Pune-based company. It's a flagship company of the Kalyani Group of Industries. Kalyani Group of Industries represents a revenue of over 30,000 crores annually, and Bharat Forge, the flagship company of this group, contributes more than 55 to 60% of this revenue. Bharat Forge has now transformed into the world leader of forged components. It is highly regarded for high technology and innovation worldwide. We specialize in metals, materials of all kinds of different chemistries, exotic metals. So we are really a repository of metallurgy in this entire world. We serve several sectors including automotive, power, oil and gas, construction and mining, locomotive, marine and aerospace, and of course, defense. We have presence in 10 manufacturing locations worldwide, including India, Germany, Sweden, and United States. We manufacture forged components, extremely high performance, often critical to safety for the automotive and non-automotive sectors worldwide. Practically every OEM that you can think of is our customer. And it's really noteworthy that an Indian company which has transformed itself into a multinational company can achieve this in its 60 years of existence. Let me talk about skill development, why this is so important now for the growth of the country or the growth of Nagaland. I believe amongst several factors, the three major factors that contribute to significant development and growth of a region, whether it is a nation or a state, are the human capital, number one. Number two is infrastructure and policies of the government. And number three is technology. The countries or regions which do well or excel in all these three areas, I don't think anyone can stop you from growing in leaps and bounds. Take the example of India. On human capital, I think India has probably the largest young workforce or talent pool in the world today. More than 65% of Indian population is aged 35 or less. On infrastructure, I think India has been investing a lot in roads, in ports, in rails, in digitalization, you name it. I think there's initiative in almost every field. Plus, I think there are several enabling initiatives by the government to help foster growth and development of India in a holistic way. That's also the reason why we have a focus on Nagaland, for example, a state located in the Far East. I think it's about time that we see some significant growth happening in this region. I think on the technology side, we have seen a lot of new things happening in India alone. I have traveled across the world, and I think India probably leads in adoption of digital technology better than anyone in the world. India, as you have seen, excels and leads in the space technology. There are so many people at the helm of big technology giants in the world. Indians are in those positions. To put in a nutshell, I think the opportunities that exist ahead of us for our country, for your region, are enormous. If I talk about the workforce or the human capital, almost a decade ago, the government of India recognized the need to harness the potential of this young workforce or young population in this country. That's when it launched the Ministry of Skill and Development and Entrepreneurship. And there are several initiatives and organizations under this umbrella. I think some of the MLAs and advisors present on the dais probably are aware of this initiative. So it was 10 years ago, government recognized the need to develop skill, to make people talented and skilled enough to harness the opportunities that lie ahead of us. If I switch to Bharat Forge, I think we recognize this need much earlier because it was a necessity for us. In the early 90s, when we decided that the only way we could grow the ambition that our chairman Baba Kalyani had was by adopting modern technologies in manufacturing. Today, as we speak, our IoT lab, which we call as the Industry 4.0 lab, we have transformed into what is called the AI lab. So we have a lot of robotics like quadrupeds, humanoids. We have a lot of young engineers programming these devices. And the whole idea behind this is to develop new technologies in our core field of manufacturing, to do something which nobody has done before, to adopt the available technology to make a difference in this world. And I think that's the direction in which all of us need to move to make a difference. We look forward to building long-term collaborations, not just with NTTC, but with more institutions across the Northeast. We want to co-create programs that evolve with time, driven by both industry needs and local aspirations. To the young minds sitting here, this center is for you. Your journey from this room may one day take you to the best manufacturing floors, design labs, or innovation hubs in the world. Lastly, on behalf of Bharat Forge Limited, I am glad we could contribute to the Government of India's flagship program of Act East policy. So friend, let's build that future together with this small beginning of the Skill Development Center.